This is Mrs. Webb, and today we're going to talk a little bit about the history of technology in classrooms. Over the centuries, there's been one constant. Teachers teach and students learn. But the same can't be said for what they use to teach and learn. We're going to be taking a look at that today and giving you some examples of how technology has changed over the years. From the school slate introduced in 1890 that helped students work and rework problems, to the 21st century's answer to the school slate introduced in 2010, the iPad. It just goes to show we've come a long way, baby. Think about what you've seen in your lifetime. Remember these Elmos? Teachers had to have a separate cart to set them up because they were so big. Now they have smart document cameras which fit on the corner of a desk but can record presentations, unlike its earlier cousin. This was the first computer. How would that look in the computer lab? You could only have room to have one person per lab. The fact is that technology has been married to education for decades. From this first vacuum tube-based computer seen in 1946 to the smaller desk version that we use today. As students, you've gone from just reading textbooks to becoming a part of the learning process with interactive boards, mobile devices, and much more. Technology is vital in education because it offers students multiple alternatives to learn faster. It has taken us out of the dark days of black and white, pen and paper only schooling to the bright colors of the mobile devices multitasking 21st century. Think about some of the ways technology has changed learning. It's expanded the audience. When I was in high school in the 80s, the audience was the teacher. In the late 80s, it was the teacher and your peers. Now, in the 21st century, with blogging, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and other online platforms, the world is in your hands. It is your audience now. There's no more note passing in class. Students text one another instead. From this, they learn to collaborate using technology. iPads, that was a game changer. They are adaptable and powerful tools for teaching and learning. They and smartphones make it possible for students to learn anywhere, anytime, during a break in aid work, after school, waiting to see the counselor, lunchtime, and waiting for the bus.
Let's camera action.
Okay, as we were talking about technology, how we used to do things in the past in school and how we do things now. I was the yearbook editor the year that I was here at Palestine, which was back in, I don't know, that we won't even talk about. Okay, and the way that we used to do the yearbook is we literally would have a sheet of paper and we would have to take the pictures, develop the pictures, cut the pictures, glue the pictures. We would cut and paste with scissors and glue. We would lay out the format of the page, and then basically we would put them on sheets, put them in an envelope, and mail them off. Now we don't have to do that. You actually can cut and paste with technology. And you can see she's laying out her page. She can drag in her picture. She can drag in her text. She doesn't have to do it the old way, which is very cumbersome. So tell me, what would you rather do? Would you rather cut and paste with scissors or cut and paste with that?
Cut and paste with this is much easier and much better.
Right, okay. So we're going to move on to our next topic, and we're going to start talking about differences in how we used to take pictures with black and white film as opposed to how we take pictures now with digital cameras. That's it. Remember when vocational classes only consisted of woodshop and FFA? Now students use digital devices to verify calculations as they cut piping and steel. They've gone from learning how to tune engines to building functional robots. Cosmetology students used to have to shuffle through thick books to learn their cutting techniques. Now they can watch videos in class and at home with their iPads repeatedly before trying out their new skills.
Technology has opened the world to students. You are only limited by the limitations you set on yourselves. So where is technology taking us next in education? Ahead and into the future.